Hello, hello, hello.
Loading screens taking forever.
Hey everyone, how are you all doing? What is happening? Hey, I hope you can see me and also hear me. Ooh, nice. So, what what is Twitch RPG? Let me turn that off. I can hear what do you call it? Stuff. Right? This is the right. It's the show and tell. Oh, good. I'm glad you can see and hear me. Okay, so first off, show and tell. Right? I got a Frithiel's amazing shirt for the Legion. That's my big show and tell. Oh, market surveys. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Hey, is the I'm sure it's fine for you. I'm sure it's fine. Well, that's cool. What are the market surveys like? Are they interesting? Are they not interesting? But show and tell is the T-shirt, the Legion T-shirt done by the amazing Afrithiel, and how exciting it came in the mail. So here's a thing that you should probably know. You don't care, but I'm just going to share with you. I have a PO box that is where Yeah, you have to wear your t-shirt. So I have a P.O. box. That's where I get my mail. I do not have a home address, which is actually sort of awkward when it comes to things like bank accounts and mail, bank accounts and voting and all of that. But I do have a P.O. box, and that's where I get all of my mail. But the problem is, my P.O. box is, the post office is right next to the university that I work at, and they close the P.O. box over the summer, so you can't get your mail over the summer at the P.O. box for the official post office. Well, you can go if you only get there like certain times in the morning. Like there's somebody there that you can like maybe get your stuff at, and then they kind of put it somewhere else. Anyway, the point is, it took me a while to get my t-shirt, which made me sad, but I have it now. I have other show and tell for you, although one is not actually a show and tell yet. Well, technically, there are things I could show, but I'm not going to show them because they're over there, and I have my headphones on, and then that would just like pull things out, and that would be awkward. But what I do want to tell you, because this is exciting, is I just got the last of the Castle Falkenstein books that I did not own. And if you don't know Castle Falkenstein, it is an RPG by R. Talsorian Games from the 90s probably, and it was one of the first RPGs that used cards rather than dice, and it's a sort of a steampunk fantasy game, and it's pretty fun. It's sort of anyway, I just got those, so I completed my collection, which I'm very excited about. And I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying it's a kind of like a sort of narrative sort of game, very exciting, I think, just, but good. Also, I'm not seeing any chat. Are you all still there? Or is my chat not doing what it should be doing? I suppose, let me just test. Oh, good. Okay, you're still there. I worry sometimes. I don't know. And I want to, good, you exist. I'm so glad to hear it. By the way, it is good to see you all here. Artie Snack and Paladin Hunk and Krellin and, Artie Snack Jer. Who else is here? Who are all my peeps? Let me see. Who do we have? Okay, we have PH, we have Krellin, we have Artie Snack, we have Jer, right? All of the backroom politics. Nice. Oh, good. So let me tell you something else, which is really exciting. Okay, you guys are gonna. So I have to tell you a story, right? I'm gonna tell you a story, which I'm really excited about, but I don't know how I'm gonna put this onto the stream. I'm going to somehow, I don't know. But I was talking to Random Tuesday about character creation and whatever. We were talking about something, and I think we were talking, I don't know, we were talking. It might have been in a chat room. I don't remember. Anyway, somewhere. But I had mentioned that Traveler first edition, you could die in character creation, which he thought was like, what is the point of that? And I was like, I know, it's ridiculous. And then I thought, you know what would be really awesome? It would be really awesome, because I don't have the first edition Traveler books. I've got the GURPS Traveler books, which are really good. I don't think I have all of them, but I have quite a few of them. And I have GURPS Interstellar Wars, which is really, really excellent, and I really love it. But this was probably we were probably having this discussion in reference to our new show, Leviathan. Anyway, the point is, I went on eBay and I looked up to see if anybody was eBaying Traveler's first edition books. And there was somebody eBaying it for like $300, and I was like, that's not going to happen. But somebody was eBaying the first 5 books in one supplement for like no money, and I bid on it, and I got it for $33. So I have got coming to me in the mail sometime soon the first 5 books in one supplement of the first edition Traveler, where you can die in character creation. So, oh, really? In Torment, Tides of Numenera, you can die in the game before character creation? That's amazing. Super old school. But I thought that since they're coming in the mail, it might be fun to go through character creation for Traveler First Edition to see if, what happens. Like, I'm excited about this option. So, note it. What is going to happen for today? Giveaway for today is, because, again, I have the monthly bundle, Humble Monthly. And many of those games I cannot play because they're PC only, but I always can play enough that it's worth the $12 a month. And also, I like giving away games to you all. So the game we're going to give away for today is going to be NBA 2K17. I think that's it, right? NBA 2K17, sports game. That will be the game that we'll give away at the midpoint. Also, there is a game that Mac people can play called Simply Airplanes, but I'm not going to give that one away until after Dream Daddy, because then we'll just play it once and we'll give it away, and it'll be really good. So, I've got Traveler coming, I got new Castle Falkenstein games, got my new t-shirt. Gen Con is next week, so no streams Thursday and Saturday next week, because Gen Con. But what I was thinking about doing is... maybe as well he should, right? Like, I mean, I suppose you just have to think about character creation as a game in and of itself and, like, get into it. But, I mean, I played Traveler First Edition, or I made characters for Traveler First Edition way back in the 80s, but it has been since then since I did First Edition Traveler. And, ooh, Ginny Weasley. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Grinny, thank you so much for hosting. That's amazing. Thanks a lot. That's awesome. Welcome in, Grinny. It's so good to see you. Grinny Mike, Grinny Weasley. You know, we don't know. We don't know whether or not Grinny's a clone, or perhaps we are all clones. It's unclear. What was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, so I just thought it might be fun to sort of do some Traveler character creation at some point in time and just see how it goes, since it's been decades since I've done it last. Grinny! How are you? How are you, Grinny? Okay, so here's the thing, right? That seems like a really bad design, so I just thought we should do it, because, right? I mean, oh, we're all the clones. Grinny, you are the only not clone. That makes sense. So, I have to think about what that means sort of conceptually, if we're all the clones, and then you are not the clones. I'll ponder it. Yeah, so dying in character creation, really bad design. I mean, but then they did it, right? Don't kill your dog, or if you do, no, just don't kill your dog. Unless your dog is actually like that dog from The Thing, right? Where, like, the Cronenberg one, where, like, it's actually like a spider dog, monster, alien, then it's okay, I think. Right? I think that's okay then. If the dog is like a spider monster dog, alien, then I think it's okay. But can you really call it your dog then still at that moment? It's a question I have. I don't know. Hey everyone, it's so good to see you all. I think I'm a clone now. Every pair of jeans is a hand-me-down. I think I'm a clone now. Jer, I was there with you. I was there with you. I just want you to know it. Wait, you don't like your dog farts? You don't think they're fun and exciting? I mean, that is shocking. Most dog owners I know just love their dog farts. Fatal. Yeah, no. That one, just not even gonna. But I swear, we're gonna have some Traveler excitement. What else did I want to tell you all? I was very productive today. I also slept many, many hours today, which I think was also pretty good. But it smells so bad. I legitimately think one of the women I watched, they did not get through to the end of creation. Literally will not play RPGs anymore. Ooh, yeah, no, like, Fatal's like one of the, like, if you don't know Fatal, don't go look it up. It's like infamously not okay. Like, it's just bad times. Unplayable, not good, gross, all bad times all the time. Like, it's just bad. Jer now has Shadowrun character creation down pat. Down. Alright, but let me see. We've got our giveaway. We've got all sorts of good, exciting things. I'm really excited about it. It's been a long week since I've seen you all. It's been a week of me just like running around doing lots of stuff. I'm going to try, this is my goal. My goal is to try to stream from Gen Con using the mobile app. I've not tried it yet, but I'm going to try it. Right? It's going to be my goal to see if I can work it. Yeah, let's see what we have. Episode of Carnival Eats that is on in the background is making gross things and you want to cry. Kitty Loaf. Hey, Tahuds, how are you? It's good to see you. Hey, I love seeing all the regulars. Y'all make me smile and make me happy. So we're gonna play Dream Daddy, Gen Con hype, right? And I'm gonna try to stream from Gen Con. I don't know if I can make it work. I'll probably try to do a test sometime in the next 72 hours just to see if I can get the app to work to do the thing, because I thought if I'm going to be at Gen Con and I can't stream normally, at least I can maybe sort of pop in and say, hey everybody, here's what's happening in Gen Con, and give you like a tour or something, and that could be fun. Like that could be a neat thing for those of you who can't be there. Well, because last year was my very first time ever going to Gen Con, and I didn't know what to expect, so I thought maybe for those who've ever been, I could show you some of it. Chocolate covered bacon. I don't think I want chocolate covered bacon. I don't think I want chocolate-covered ham. I think that is not a thing that I want. Sal, welcome in. Gen Con has been pushed back a couple of years. We need to go overseas for a wedding and then Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Oh, sorry, I just messed up that thing. And then needing to redo the bathroom. Oh, that is fair to Huds. Just made a cybered up mage with his focus embedded in a separate hand. His name is Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Nice. Also, I hear there's a trooper here wearing an awesome shirt. And they're also Dream Daddies. It is true. So I read a short article about Dream Daddy, about like the impossibility of the, what do you call them? Mini games. And so I think we're gonna get mini games today, and I don't even know what's gonna happen. But let's hang over there. Let's go over to Dream Daddy, and hang out, shall we? Because we should start it. I'm just saying, we should do it. All right, so it's Rex Manning Day, everyone. I don't even know how many more sessions of Dream Daddy we're gonna have, but we're gonna have some. Okay. Let's continue. And it looks like this is our most recent. Oh my gosh, you guys, y'all, we're gonna do Traveler First Edition character creation. Oh, good. Sal, which one was it? So at the moment, I don't know. Is the audio for the game too loud? Dad tip 5 is legit. Liquorfief, you're in the clear. Okay, let's see. Let me go look at my audio here. All right, let me, yeah, the loading music is always super loud. I can put us down a little bit. Here, let's, that should be better, I think, for you all. Everyone should know how to use power tools. All right, we're going to find out. Just let me know how the audio is as it goes on. Thanks, PH. Right, and I've got my sideburns all hooked up. Like this is because cauliflower is BS. You know, cauliflower is a little tree vegetable, and I like little tree vegetables. Cauliflower and broccoli, like, I don't think I like them together, but they're all right. I suppose it depends on the power tool. There's some power tools that maybe people shouldn't have their hands on because they might be dangerous. I mean, I'm just saying some people around here might have injured themselves with power tools. Not me. Lesson. No, it's learned. Granny Weasley, it's learned. That's what you have to type in. Not lesson, learned. Because it's important to know what we've learned for this week. I'm just saying. This, and I hope, and remember, knowing is half the battle. Yeah, I got power tools, right? And we had them in school, high school, our power tools. I love that when there's a typo. Where's the typo? One doesn't hide a body in a locker, one temporarily stores a body there. So that isn't interesting. So someone can discover it later. I will fix that because they shouldn't discover it as an altar. That would be creepy. Although, actually, discovering it later should also be a little bit creepy. I will fix it. I will not fix it this moment, but I will fix it once we go offline. But Sal, I hope you enjoyed that you are this week's What We Learned. Also, by the way, I'm keeping a record of all the things we've learned so that I can recycle them back randomly. Just, you don't know when, I'll put them back in, because you don't know when they'll happen. Oh, learning hype. A dead body altar in the locker later. A whole altar of dead bodies? That would be amazing. There was one other thing I wanted to tell you all. Oh, what was it? I think I forgot. Oh, it was going to be so good. Oh, yes. Do you want to know something? It's not a secret, but we didn't sell, the last stream Saturday was the 50th stream of the Academic Foxhole. We're not going to do anything for it, but we're going to do something for 100, but it's the 50th stream. Yeah, necromancy Patagon. Altars are cool. Where have all the altars gone? Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? No, we didn't celebrate it, PH. It was just our 50th stream, but we didn't celebrate it. But we will do something exciting for 100. I don't know what. Cupcake therapy. Do you really need a context for necromancy? I feel like necromancy is always good, right? And also, welcome in Cupcake Therapy. I feel like, first off, everybody's singing My Chemical Romance. There's necromancy. There are dead bodies. There's an altar made of dead bodies in your locker for later. The altar boys made an altar of dead bodies. Cupcake Therapy, how are you? Also, now I want cupcakes. Ooh, I want a chocolate cupcake, like a German chocolate cupcake with that kind of frosting that's like coconut and pecan, sort of brown. Ooh, raise up your friends. Y'all, I want to recommend an RPG for you, tabletop. It's called Clockwork Dominion, and it's made by some friends of mine, and it's very, very good. And I know, me too. I'm always happy to see CCT, which is different from CCR. Cupcake Therapy and Creedence Clearwater Revival are different, but, still, I'm happy to see them both in my chat at every time. I know! Everybody here, you all are so much the best. Also, I'm drinking ginger ale. Also, by the way, I'm doing really well. I think it has something to do with the fact that I've slept a whole lot. The accountability channel needs you to yell at me. Oh, okay. We will yell at you to work on your espionage game. Sal, work on your espionage game. Are you still working on driving? Mini marshmallows in a cup and microwave them. Oh, don't they sort of expand? I think they expand. PH, I got sleep, it was crazy. I woke up and then I was like, oh, what if I went back to sleep again? And then I did, and then I woke up at 1 PM and I feel so good. I need to work more. Work on vehicles. Do it. Everybody is so great. Accountability. So you all know I have to do edits on an article that I've written, and I just got readers' reports back, and so I have to do the edits on that. And so that'll be one of my accountability things that I'll put on our accountability channel. I've got to get that done, and I really should get it done over the weekend. So that's my big goal, article hype. Finish the article edits this weekend, big thing. And I've got other things too, but that's the big one. Hey, you have more than 50 followers? Woo! Sal, that's amazing. That's awesome. Publish or perish. See, in academia, if you don't publish, they send out assassins to murder you. Little Arya Starks come and murder you. It is what happens. And congratulations on the 50 followers, Sal. Maybe you'll become affiliated soon, and then you can have an icon. This is the symbol for emote icon. Don't ask me why this is, because they're little small, and they're like weep. Academic assassins. Yes, they're super hardcore. Emote, PH, emote. This is exactly what I meant. This was the hand symbol for emote. Don't ask me why this, because they're small, little emotes. That's how I do it. That's all I'm saying. So any plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, Is that okay? Academ assassins, murders in Tweed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I want you to imagine right now are these assassins, and they're wearing those sort of tweed jackets with this fall on HBO. Oh yeah, that's why I picked it. I wanted him to have a kind of a retro shirt. It's awesome. So imagine that, you know, the shoulder patches on those tweed jackets that academics wear? See, they're actually like murder patches because you rip them off and then they're like, I don't know, throwing stars or throwing knives in there. So, or maybe they themselves are actually like poisonous. So you like rip off the patch and then you put them on somebody and then they poison to death. Of course the marshmallows are exploding. Hey, Tommy Christmas, how are you doing? And of course, I really want it to look like Saved by the Bell. That's super important. One must always have Saved by the Bell happening in the background. Tommy Christmas, it is so good to see you. I hope it's okay that I'm calling you Tommy Christmas and not Tommy Xmas. If you want me to pronounce it X rather than Chris, I will do that as well. Whichever you like. Also, tell me if the marshmallows taste good after they've exploded, Grinny. That's the question. Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. Oh, and be careful. I will. They're obviously triggered shock taser pads with which one stuns the target before splitting their jugular open with a penknife. Yeah, that's what it is. So as the Academ assassin, you rip off the patches from your tweed jacket, you shock the person, they fall out, and then you take like a laser, like your penknife, stab them, or you can use your laser pointer that you use in lecture, but it's actually really a laser that will murder people. Now I'm having a ball that resembles marshmallow fluff, and I'm going to eat it with a spoon, and it's going to be delicious. That is awesome. That is awesome. Make good choices. Mm-hmm. Of course. Oh, and call me if you need anything. Grinny's the best. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay. Do you have any plans tonight? Christmas is the proper pronunciation. Good. I'm glad that I'm getting it right, because I wouldn't want to be like, I would be so sad if like all this time I'm calling you Tommy Christmas, but like you imagine it being like Tommy Xmas, like you were some sort of assassin. We got assassins on the brain today is what's happening right now. Oh, a Greg emote. Ooh, yes, Sal, you need a Greg emote. You need a Greg emote. Become one with Greg. The question is, would it be Greg Brady from the Brady Bunch? Would you use the face of Greg Brady? I'm just curious as to like how you would personify your Gregs. It's a question I have. I don't know the answer. I'm just wondering. Holiday Assassin, you've been naughty. You're dressed up like Santa Claus, but like you have a big like M16, and you're like, you've been naughty. I'm just saying that I think that Hollywood is a poorer place, that they have not asked us to come up with their ideas for their new movies, because I feel like we would have the best movie pitches, blockbusters all day long. I don't know why they're not talking to us. I don't understand. I feel like HBO needs to commission us for their new shows, Academ Assassin, and then also Hollywood for their blockbuster movie, you know, Holiday Assassin, Naughty or Nice. Like, I'm just saying. The night Santa went crazy. The night Kris Kringle went nuts. Da da da. And then there's like, it's not chestnuts roasting over open fire. It's his enemies. Like, I'm just saying, there's so many possibilities. Or Greg, they are, okay, all right, fine, they could, fluffy. Whoa, we need one more assassin. Which song? Which song? Wait, actually I do. Is that Miss Julie Brown? It's Miss Julie Brown, right? She's the one who sang that one. I'm pretty sure. It's not Grandma Got Run of Riding Reindeer. I think it's by Julie Brown, maybe? I think I do, like in the back of my mind, PH. Weird Al. Yes. So it was one of our so close, right? One of our parody song people. Julie Brown does Homecoming Queen's Got a Gun, which is also a good one. Although I suppose you can't really put out a song like that nowadays. Everyone gets so nervous about things. Do you have plans tonight? You've covered before Academy Assassins. The holiday assassin made sure you stayed nice. But now, meet the greatest assassin ever, the Assassin. Oh, the Assassin would be so good. That would be so good. Assassins who only assassinated other assassins. Oh, and it would be like Inception. It'd be so good. I just feel like the Assassin trilogy, it will make us billions of dollars. We will be rich. We will be rich. The Assassin trilogy. It's gonna be great. Oh, my plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna, work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party. I feel like Rex Manning would say work on some stuff. What do you all think? That's what I think Rex Manning would say, because I feel like, oh, hello. What happened? No. Stop it, Adobe Flash Updater. I don't want to know anything about it. Come here. There we go. This holiday season, from the creators of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, one man sets out on a mission to rid the world of naughty children. Jamie Chan is Tommy Xmas, holiday assassin. And the academic and holiday assassins have to put their differences aside to battle him. That'd be so good. Dema! My house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. This song is so creepy, right? I love it. Jackie Chan. Dema, welcome in. Right now we're talking about the Assassin trilogy that we're gonna create. Academic Assassin, Holiday Assassin, and then Assassin, where the star of Academic Assassin... Okay, so I feel like... Okay, work with me for a moment. I feel like Dolph Lundgren should be Academic Assassin because he has like a PhD and is a super genius. I'm doing super well, Dema. How are you? Oh, I know he's getting old, but you know what? He'll never be old in my heart. But then you look at some of his movies, you're like, wow, that... You know, the 80s were 30 years ago. Just thought I'd point that out. It's kind of shocking. Kind of can't handle it. We're gonna work. So yeah, Dolph Lundgren, Academic Assassin. Holiday Assassin should be. Oh, I don't know who should be a Holiday Assassin. Well, Tommy Christmas clearly, and then I don't know. Oh, that's probably fair. Maybe you can just soak it once you're done, Grinny. Just soak them, and then that might soak them with a little bit of dishwashing liquid, and maybe that'll loosen it up. John Goodman. Nice. Smack. There's Grinny Weasley. I think there's a butt slapping game. I feel like there's a video game that's all about butt slapping. And Dema, stop that. The 80s was not 40 years ago. Stop that. Don't do it. I realize that we're getting really close to 40 years ago, but it is not 40 years ago yet, so we can still just say we're rounding down. We're rounding down. And also, Grinny, I do think there's a butt slapping game, and I will see if I can find it, and then I will put it in the Discord, because I really feel like there is one. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like there's one. I think I might know who it's by even. I'm gonna look. And if I find it, then I will share it with you. And you will be rounding by 10, and then you will be amused. Well, you know, I'm doing dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Not safe for work games do count. So I keep seeing Rex, and for some reason thinking his name is Rex Tillerson, and I don't even... Oh, Rex Tillerson is the current Secretary of State. Yes. He's the Secretary of State of the United States. He was also the head of Exxon, I believe, and now he's wanting to work with Russia. And I think he also got the medal of we love you from Russia as well for doing all sorts of Exxon Russia oil deals, and he's currently our Secretary of State. Yep. Yep. It's great. And I think he actually also he was fined for doing illegal things because he was dealing with Russia when they were under embargo. So that's cool. Under sanction. But there you go. Yeah, right. And he wants to open up Rex Tillerson. Yeah. Yeah. Let's not. I'm not gonna think about that right now. Great. See you later. There was something else. Yeah. No. I think. We're gonna see if we can find it. Secretary of State is like the fifth in line of succession. Knowing your government is moderately important. Yeah. 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 So I mean, I don't. X-Men XCOM would be my jam. That would be exciting. X-Men XCOM? I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Isn't the entirety of X-Men XCOM just Warpath, the video game? This also might be true. I feel... okay, look! Here we are! The Academic Foxhole. We come up with the ideas. New idea. X-Men XCOM. Boom. Again, Blockbuster, $1 gazillion. We win. I think other people are sad that they're not as amazing as we are. We need to now maybe have like X-Men XCOM Assassins. Like, then we can make the movie version of it. It'll be really good. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my talents for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. He's the one that exploded a helicopter. Where's his brother? I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what the other one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Dude, that was Thunderbird, his bro. I love you all. I love you all. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she will respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay. See, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Not sure what it's about a bunch of yelling. Literally a show from Fahrenheit 451 to show degeneration of society. Yeah. I have no idea what's happening with either Thunderbird or Warpath, but I love Fahrenheit 451. That's one of those things as a kid that I was like super obsessed with, that book, and then the film that came out. And I always thought, how neat would it be to just have a book memorized? Yeah, but then I didn't know which book of all the books would be the book that I'd want to memorize. So, poll question. If we were living in a Fahrenheit 451 and you had to pick one book to memorize that would be your book that you would keep alive for generations when all the books have been burned, what book would you memorize? Oh, you don't have to. It's fine. You can read it later, but it's fine. Terran Wanderer. Ooh. Oh, are we talking about Anarchist Cookbook? That's a good one. Which are we talking about? The one from the 60s? I think there was a remake, wasn't there? I haven't seen the remake. I only saw the one from back in the day. I will see the one from the future. If you were in the Fahrenheit 451 world, Anarchist Cookbook would be a really good one to have memorized. The entire Dune series. Oh gosh, this is really hard. I'm gonna tell you, I think it's really hard because there's so many choices. I have to, like, do I pick a nonfiction book? Do I pick, like, what do I pick? Like, but then I think, say it, Grinny. Say it, Grinny. Say it. Two things. That's true. Grinny, tell us the two things. I'm also thinking, like, do you pick something that you love personally, or do you pick something that you think is really important for society? See, because a society that treats knowledge as dangerous needs to be torn down, if not by me, then future generations, and they need to know how. Totally. I totally get it, Sal. See, this is what I mean, right? Like, do you pick something that you think would be important? A year's worth of TV guide just to screw with Bradbury's TV hate. Krellin, that is so good. Actually, it would be amazing, a year's worth of TV guide, but like, which year would you pick? That would be amazing. You would memorize King Arthur and his noble knights, and then clean the Marshmallow Bowl. Was actually, oh, good for the Marshmallow Bowl. That's good. And neat with King Arthur and his noble knights. Actually, a year's worth of TV guide would be really interesting. I think that would be, if somebody had a year's worth of TV guide memorized with all the ads and all the listings and all the channels, like, that would be super interesting. Especially if it was like from like 1969 or like, I would 67. That would be so cool. Like, you'd be so popular. Like, I would think that would be so neat. I would love that. Because that would be interesting. Like, I don't know, like, should you pick, like maybe I would pick, the original book, 12 Years a Slave, or Innocence Life. I think I'd probably pick a slave narrative, right? Either maybe Frederick Douglass, because I feel like maybe that should be preserved as well. Ooh, memorizing an actual cookbook would also be good. Oh, mug cake. I need to learn mug cake. You know, the video game Hate Plus, which is the sequel to Analog of Hate Story, has a recipe for mug cake in it because there is an achievement. So basically, one of your companions asks you to make her a cake in the video game, and Plato would also be interesting. Yes. Yeah, and we would lose on all sorts of classics. It's really true. So I'm thinking, right, yeah. So in this game, the character asks you to make this cake for her, and actually the game wants you to actually make the cake in real life. I mean, like, you can just say that you did and you didn't, but if you do make the cake, take a picture of it, and then send it to the game creator, then you get this special achievement. So it's this kind of funny thing where if you do this thing in real life, you get this achievement in the game. Ooh, Ger, Inception, memorize Fahrenheit 451, brilliant. The Once and Future King. I mean, why is Ger so like on it today? Ger's on it. I'm just saying. So Rex keeps pacing around the house, waiting for it to come back. Right, everyone's just getting super meta. I love it. Why didn't I find out where she was going, who she was even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me, let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Ooh, Brave New World, 1984, those are also really good. Dante's Inferno. Oh, the Iliad and the Odyssey, those are also really good. Emma P's not Emma M. Emma P's Emma Peel, that's all I'm saying, from the Avengers. You could also go, I mean, there's Shakespeare you could do, there's Dickens you could do something like The Color Purple, you could do something like, like poetry, or like the short stories of de Maupassant. Like, there's so many books out there that, like, I would want saved. Yes, no, it's true. It is true. Ger doesn't play fair. He has the neuro implant. It's fair. Levi, how are you? Welcome in, Levi. It's good to see you. We're talking about what books we would save if we were in a Fahrenheit 451 future. Brave New World was fun. That was a good one. Army Survival Guide. There's an SAS Survival Guide, which I think is pretty good. All of Poe's short stories would be good. You could, Like, what if you just memorize? Like, what if I decided that I would do that? I would memorize the book adaptations of V, the television show, 1980s. Oh, I don't know. So much. Sup, she says. Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. There's a fight! Fight! Only fight with rhetoric. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. Oven dinged. Time to throw the pizza. Pizza. How to make friends and... Ooh! How to make friends and influence people is good. The feminine mystique would be good. Ooh. I know. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa! We're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Ooh, memorize the entire Metroplex chat log. Oh, I wonder if people would memorize, like, film scripts. Like, because you know there'd be people who would have the entirety of the Rocky Horror Picture Show memorized. What if they did classic films? But that would be against the whole point of Fahrenheit 451, but still. What if people memorize, like, the entire, everything from, like, I don't know, the entire run of Battlestar Galactica, the new series? Yeah, no, she is a legal adult. Yeah, I was scared. I agree with you, Krellin. Oh, your dad has Scarface memorized? I'm with all of you. I totally agree. It's upfront and honest. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad... I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to... Somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Muthar7, welcome into the academic foxhole. How are you? Right now, we're playing Dream Daddy and discussing if we lived in the world of Fahrenheit 451, which book would we memorize to keep safe for all posterity? And I don't know we all have really good answers, and I think it's such a good song, right? Crane's image of stories are about hope and courage in the face of adversity and all the terrors of the world, and those stories are far more important culturally than the gloom, doom, and revenge fantasies of Poe's works. Ooh. You know, you don't have a right to privacy when you're public streaming yourself. This is true. That's why I think it's funny, right? Like, sometimes I tickle myself a little bit too much with my madness. So, yes. So, wait, yes. Well, I suppose you do have a right to privacy, right? I mean, you have a right to privacy once you turn off the stream. It's like celebrities. People are like, oh, celebrities in the public eye, they don't have the right to privacy. I was like, yeah, but nobody needs to, like, sneak in their bedroom and take photographs of them. You know what I mean? Like, I find that kind of creepy paparazzi thing a little bit sketch. Actually, you all know where I live. Okay, wait. Paladin, can I tell you something? You want to know where I'm streaming from? I'm streaming from inside your house. Wouldn't that be hilarious if actually all this time I've been, like, living in Paladin's place and he didn't know it, and I was just streaming from inside his house the entire time? That would be sort of hilarious. Like, I'm just saying, that would be hilarious to me. That would totally freak you out, right? That would be super creepy. New movie idea. The streamer in your house. I think it'd be really good. And you'd be asking, like, how did you get into my house? And then how come I haven't noticed you? And then you'd think, that's where all my food has been going, because I've been eating it. I think doxing is awful. I will call first. I will totally call first. Because it's sort of just rude to, like, break into people's house and then eat all their food. That's all. Ta-da! There's a skeleton living inside your body. Maybe it's me. You don't know. It's scary. So I think that doxing is. I think it's scary. I mean, because sure, I have the white pages, but you could also be unlisted, right? You could be unlisted in the white pages, and then people did. And I think there are a lot of people who are, even back in the day, who were unlisted because, like, most celebrities were unlisted because, or if they had like a stalker, they'd be unlisted. And I think that's the thing, right? That people who are in the public eye get weird stalkers and weird harassers, and that can be, death threat people. And so I think that that's the difference, right? That if you don't worry about it, if you have nothing, like, like most people would, I think we still have the white pages, don't we? Don't they still exist? I don't know if they exist, actually. Linking someone's real name to their internet personality doesn't bother me. Death threats from platform anonymity upon the doxed individual are, yeah. I mean, yeah. Of course, I think it also depends, right? I mean, it's complicated, right? Because I think there are people for whom, if their internet persona and their real name got attached, they could be in danger, not because of fans, but because they might live in a country that's, wherein those things could be dangerous. Huh. Really, Krellin? That's so weird. Huh. That's interesting. My backup disk is full. That's fine. I don't know how I feel about the white pages not being available anymore. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I always felt like the white pages were a positive thing. I mean, unless, there's all these persistent hallucinations in our world. So I don't know how I feel about that. Like, when I say I don't know how I feel about that, I actually mean that I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know if I think that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think I'm just like, oh, huh. Do we want more privacy because we're more online? I don't know. Have you all played Don't Worry Baby, It Ain't Your Story? It's one of the games by Christine Love, who did Analog, A Hate Story, and then also Lady Killer in a Bind. And Don't Worry Baby, It Ain't Your Story is about a teacher who's not really a good teacher and actually kind of a creeper, who is basically told to survey all of his students' texts. And it's about sort of privacy, and it's interesting. Faceless woman who secretly lives inside your home, at least she's not all hail the glow cloud. Because by naming you, I have diminished you. I love you all. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Now because I feel like a faceless old woman is in my house, you dick. No. No, the faceless old woman is in my house, Grinny. You're totally fine. It's in my house. Actually, Welcome to Night Vale is great. Actually, I currently live in a residence hall, and it's a residence hall that houses, I don't know, like 200, 300, 400 students maybe? 500? I don't know. Somewhere between 200 and 500 students live in. It's a building big enough for that many people, but I'm the only person in this building. It's all just me by myself alone in this great residence hall because none of the students have moved in yet. At night. It's exciting. It's fine. It's okay. All right. I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. So do I walk around your new giant house without pants? I'm going to be completely honest with you. The answer is generally no. Most of the time, no. Basically, no. Except there was a time super late at night, like 2 or 3 in the morning, when I woke up and I was super parched and I wanted something to drink from the vending machine right outside of my door. And so I was just wearing like the shirt that I sleep in and underwear. And then I just walked out, got the beverage from the vending machine and walked back in. It was like 5-7 feet. I probably shouldn't have, but there was nobody in the building. So that was me like being super wild and like, whoa. Sick ragers. I know, but like, if I'd have to know lots and lots of people. We need more people in the Acme Foxhole so we can have a sick rager in the building up and down the hallways. That would be kind of epic. That would be the next movie. It would be all 80s style, you know, like Risky Business or whatever, and it'd be like house party in the dorm over the summer. I know. I'm so wild and crazy. Carlin's like, you were just not that wild and crazy. I'm such a rebel. I know, I was still decent. I didn't actually run around naked or anything. I know, I know, I walked to the vending machine in my small clothes. What am I gonna do? I know, I just, yeah. I just am not as exciting. One thing that I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna tell you all, they're gonna go and replace all the windows in this building, and they don't realize that I live here. I told them that I live here, and I just hope they don't come bust into my apartment like right now to fix the windows. That would be awkward. House Party is the movie series. Yes, it is. It is the movie series with Kid and Play. And we'd be just like that, but it wouldn't be the 90s. I know. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? She says. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering.
Oh.
Summer dorm party. Trooper Sick Rager coming to theaters 2018. Oh my gosh. It would be so good. Okay, so that one, Sick Rager, like, Trooper Sick Rager, would have, like, yes, the 90s was 10 years ago. That is exactly right. We're just gonna keep it at that. It was like just the other day. Here's what, if we're gonna do this, stop it. So if we're gonna do this whole sort of, like, Trooper Sick Rager coming to the movie theaters, you have to have, like, Seth Rogen in it. And, like, all of those folks, like, all the kind of Judd Apatow people would be in it. And, yeah. Right, and maybe Megan McCarthy. I don't know. Like, you'd have... And maybe Cameron Diaz. And then there'd be, like, a Sick Rager, and it would be all, hilarious. I'm just saying. From the makers of Bridesmaids, right? And then... Trooper Sick Rager. Tommy Christmas... We are all old, but in a really young way. That's how we're gonna do it. We're old in a young way. Oh, can I tell you something? I'm gonna tell you a secret. Are you ready? This is so hilarious. It was hilarious to me. I laughed and laughed on the inside. I was walking around campus the other day, and one of my students was on campus, was walking around, and I was like, hey, student, how are you? How are you doing? And the student was like, hey, prof, I'm like blah, 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 blah. And we were chatting. I was like, how is your summer going? What are you doing over the summer? And the student says to me, you'll love it. Surprise hormone, where Seth Rogen's a serial killer, and Megan has to solve the clues and figure out how to stop everyone. Like, that would be really good. Oh my gosh. From the makers of Bridesmaids, and also the 40-Year-Old Virgin, Trooper Sick Rager, and you don't realize it's a horror movie? That'd be hilarious. Oh, yeah. Oh, getting locked out of the barracks. Fun times, fun times. So anyway, right? I was talking to the student, and I was like, what are you doing over the summer? And the student says to me, oh, yeah, I'm doing this thing. It's called Twitch streaming. You know, you wouldn't know about it, but like, I do this thing. It's like where you're on the internet and you're streaming video games. It's like, interesting. Tell me about that. And it was so hilarious because he didn't know that I am also a Twitch streamer. But you know, because he didn't think I was cool, but I didn't tell him. But I was like, hee hee, like that. Amanda eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. It was funny. He was explaining Twitch to me, and I just smiled and nodded. I did not give him my channel. I'm gonna, like, I figure, okay, here's what it is. I figure my colleagues will not find me. My students might, but they haven't found me yet. We'll just wait. That's exactly right, Krellin. Well, I don't know how bad it would be for my career. I think, I totally should have. I don't know if it would be bad for my career, but I don't know how great it would be for my career. I mean, I've got tenure, so I suppose I can handle it, but I would rather, like, I don't care if students know about what I do, but, like, I just kind of want to keep it from my colleagues for a while, because I don't want them to be all like, why are you not writing right now? Because these 3 hours that I'm here with you, and the 3 hours I'm here with you on Saturday, which are great for me, and they're really... I know I can't understand live streams. I will tell you one more thing about that. So, like, it's 6 hours out of an entire week that I get to spend with you all, and, like, I really value you all, and I think you're really wonderful, and it makes me really happy that I can spend 6 hours out of a week not thinking about work. But I bet sometimes they might say, well, why are you not writing right now? Why are you not reading journals right now? And so I just kind of want to hold off as long as possible on having my colleagues sort of, like, be iffy about it. That's all. I know. Just keep it on the DL from McJudgy Economics, that's all. It's a teaching aid. Well, what I'll just do is I'll say, oh, I'm gonna write an article about the sound studies of streaming communities, and then it'll be fine, right? And then somehow, but I'm not writing an article about this. I'm just enjoying life with you all. I should have texted you. I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. Because the hand can only write what the ass and brain can endure. So true. Why the hell aren't you doing work for no pay, damn it? Oh, so true. I do work for no pay, and I need you to do work for no pay to justify my life. So true. And the thing is, like, it's only 6 hours. You know what I mean? It's only 6 hours a week. People just like... One day it will happen. But you know what? I am not currently a famous mega streamer, so I feel like I'm probably still good. Yeah. Right? Right? I mean... Yeah. But I do have a colleague who also does video game music like I do. And then Tower... You know, just... Shh, Sal, no one needs to know. But I have a colleague who also writes on film and video game music, and he's very cool, and I'm sure he would find it awesome. But I just keep it, like, I'm just gonna keep it little mellow for the moment. They don't need to know at the moment.
Oh.
I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Good. I think I trust you to make good choices, is what we're gonna say. I have no idea the amount of work that goes into being a professor, but what I do know is that you should be allowed to do things to help relieve stress and make work easy to manage. On the DL, we're all to talk about that. It's totally true. I mean, in reality, this is an academic form under the guise of a video... Right? Yes. If I ever run into you on Tufts campus, I will call you by your real name and not Trooper. Thank you. Thank you, Sal. One day people will ask, where were you when the Trooper broke the internet? And I will say, I was there. This is fair. I mean, like, because the thing is, this is a very thoughtful place. And I do think about things. I think it's useful, right? That's all I'm saying. I think I'm going to go with I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself.
Huh?
Team Manning? Yeah, it's Rex Manning Day. Team Manning. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Oh, cheese on eggs. The best. Cheddar cheese. Sharp cheddar cheese on scrambled eggs. Love it all day long. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Sorry, oven alarm was going off. I had to take care of that. I feel like I missed the best discourse. Amanda is so great. 100% on the eggs, right? Like a little bit of pepper, some like cheddar cheese. You know, back in the day when I was a kid, I would have like ketchup on my scrambled eggs, but once I realized cheddar cheese was a thing, the ketchup was gone, the cheddar cheese was in, and I never looked back. Never looked back. All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Ooh. Somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Welcome in, midwife. Wait, midwife Kathy? Midwife Kathy. Welcome in, Midwife Kathy. Welcome into the Academic Foxhole. We're all the battle buddies hanging out, playing video games, talking about destroying the internet. Ketchup is really good with it. Ooh, onion as well. Right now we're talking about how we like our scrambled eggs. Because this is the community where we talk about really deep and meaningful things, including how we like our scrambled eggs, apparently. Over easy fried egg with pepper, onion powder, and maple syrup. Oh, that sounds good. Midwife Crisis. That could be a movie. Our next movie, Midwife Crisis. Ooh, Krellin gives us the deets. Wait, hold on. Sorry. We just have a new thing we've learned today. I have to write it down. We're not going to write it down. I'm going to say it into my phone. Taking notes. Hold on. Because this is important for our notes. Okay, hold on. Okay. Ketchup comes from Heinz. Catsup comes from Hunt's. Catsup is blasphemy. Krellin, 2017. Okay, there we go. We just learned a new thing. Midwife Crisis, the act of dropping a newborn on its head shortly after birth. Oh, Urban Dictionary, they tell us all of the good things. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pittsburgh. I know people from that area. Probably because of, like, branding, right? Probably branding. Anyway, welcome in, Midwife Kathy. Hang out with us and tell us how you like your scrambled eggs, because, you know, delish. When I was pregnant with my oldest, I'd have a panic attack if there was no Tabasco around. That is a midwife crisis. No Tabasco. Do you like Tabasco on your eggs, though? That is the question. That is what I like. So you know, I like my eggs scrambled hard. If I'm gonna have it fried, I like it fried hard, and then in a sandwich with toast, because that is also delicious. That's just a thought. Wait, one more thing before you go.
Huh?
Oh, Midwife Kathy, you should know that our dad Sona is Rex Manning. He was in a punk ska band in London in the 80s, and now he lives in Canada. Eggs is important to this stream. Apparently, eggs are totally important. Eggs are super delicious. Oh. Yes, I had to have it on my eggs. Oh, nice. Toad in the hole is really good. Toss salad and scramble. You know, I love French toast. But French toast has egg in it, so it seems like, ooh, somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Welcome in, James Liam 2008. Welcome into the Academic Foxhole. You know, we're gonna actually have a giveaway really soon. Just so you know. Welcome in. In Japan, they put a fried egg on pretty much everything. It's great. Ooh, you know, in Germany, when you can get a pizza with a fried egg on it, which is also really delicious, actually. So I've never had a sunrise burger with a fried egg on it, right? Also delicious. Nice, really good. So I want you all to know we're gonna do a giveaway, like, you know, in like 5-10 minutes or so. So if you're hanging out in chat, go and just say something so that you've said something the last 10 minutes, so that when I type in the command, you can be pulled up as a person who has been chatting. We're giving away NBA 2K17, which is a game that was in the monthly bundle that I cannot play because it is for PCs only, and I do not play it on the PC. I do not have one. So, I've never had a PB&J burger, but I've had a sunrise shake, which is like a vanilla milkshake with orange juice, and it's super delicious. It's like a creamsicle. So good. So good. PCs are super cool, and I have games I can give to PC people because I cannot play them. And I have no disrespect to PCs. I think they're awesome. I just do not have one. But it's cool. But just make sure you've said something, and then like in a bit we will, you know, give the giveaway. What's Dadbook?
Aww.
It's a social media platform. Planting. Ooh, plating now. Good plate. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. You ever have a Frenchie? It's a breakfast sandwich, not a lewd act. No, what kind of breakfast sandwich in it? Because I love breakfast sandwiches Tommy Christmas, tell us about the Frenchie. I want to know. I want to know. All right, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Aww.
Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Dad.
All right, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. A PB&J burger is a burger, but instead of buns, the meat is sandwiched between 2 grilled PB&J Sammys. Wait, 2 entire PB&J Sammys? That feels like a lot. It feels like a lot. Oh. Ooh. We're making our dad book. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... Ooh. Okay. Rex Manning. It's just an egg sandwich with French toast instead of bread. Ooh. That sounds really good. Yeah. 2 full sandwiches? Yeah, that sounds super American. I'm just gonna say it. Super American. Dad puns. Torment my children. Okay, so polish and sort my coin collection. That's not Rex Manning. Netflix and grill, baby. I don't think he's super grilly. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. That could be true of Rex Manning. Torment my children with dad puns. That's definitely true of Rex Manning. Sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. I feel like, ooh, you put potato salad on your burgers. That could be really good. That sounds like that could be really good. I feel like Rex Manning would fall asleep watching the History Channel. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, no. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, maybe as a joke. A boat, obviously, that sounds pretty good. I don't need anything, my survival skills have trained me for this day, which I feel like isn't him. So I feel like either a Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes or a boat. Oh, I missed the dad puns. What do you think? What do you think? A boat or Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes? What do you think? Boat. Oh no, I totally did. Oh, Margaritaville. So, yes. Boat. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Boat. It's a word, like, right? It's also good. Okay, this one's hard. So I'm trying to think what Rex would say. I feel like top-tier grillmanship, like, whatever. What's up with this grilling? We're gonna put that on the side. I don't think he cares about lawns. I think his house is a little bit too messy for that. Street smarts could be good because... Ooh, crying. Okay, so thinking about what he would say... Street smarts is a rad, bad dad answer. Pina Colada Berg. Ooh. It's hard, but I feel like... This is difficult. So I don't think that... Here's my thinking. I don't think that Rex wants to date Mugger Dad, Rad Bad Dad. But I do think that being an ex-ska punk dude, that I think that he would like street smarts. Yeah, I don't think that Roberts is his type, but I do think that he would like the street smarts because of his, like, you know, punkness. So I think we're gonna go with street smarts, even though, you know. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals instructions, a salty boat captain, pro skater is also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. Oh, well, this is hard. It's true, but I feel like that person's gonna be Children of the Corn Dad. Or Stepford Dad. So here's the thing. Clearly Rex Manning wanted to be a rock star. Yeah, but here's the thing, Grinny. I just don't think it should be that hard. Like, if you have to, like, dig and go through all of these, pardon my language, shit tests to get into somebody's space, like, I'm just not into it. Like, that's too much work. I like people who are a little bit more, together than to make you go through lots of tests to prove that you're worthwhile. Yeah. Skater astronaut. Yeah, that's pretty rock star. Pro skater astronaut? Yeah. Okay. That's kind of punk. What's your... That's the thing. Like, it's just like... Like, if you have sex with him, then you clearly aren't, like, serious, so he can't be in a serious relationship with you, but, like, I just am not... Yeah, something painted on the side of a van, totally. You'll never know if you don't touch his metal sleeves once. It's true. What is your favorite movie genre? Okay, again, like, are you a criminal? These are good questions. What would Rex Manning say is his favorite movie genre? War documentaries? Sean Connery's entire filmography? Anything on Laserdisc? Romantic comedies? Whatever will make me cry? Old comedies that haven't aged well? These are all good questions, PH. Old comedies... get some food, Grinny. I feel like since... here's the thing. I feel like... Oh, come back as soon as you can. Here's what I'm thinking. Rex Manning is from London, right? And he's a bit of a skater punk. I think you might go with Sean Connery. Old comedies guy? Or Laserdisc. What's particularly punk rock? What's ska punk? I feel like we can cross out war documentaries, because I think that would not at all be him, since he's running around in the 80s in London being like, you know, I feel like romantic comedies is not him. Laserdisc is more hipster. Laserdisc does seem pretty hipster, which I think, and it's also kind of old. Yeah. Let's go with the Laserdisc. I think that's a good one. I think your idea. I like it. I feel like we worked through that together. What is your ideal date? Napping together, that's a no-go. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle piece together. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. I think you're right about the Gilmore Girls That's Banter. I think I totally get it. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't think arson would be what he would say, because you don't put that on the internet. Oh, you're tired. Oh, PH. Go the moon to sleep. PH, by the way, just for the record, I'm not in your house that you know of, but big hug from across the internet, and go to sleep and get, like, sleep in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, PH. Oh, wait, PH. Wait, don't go to bed yet. Don't go to bed yet. I'm gonna do the giveaway right now. So you don't go to bed just yet. I want you available. Hold on. And our winner is Sal. Woo! Okay. Sal is our winner for NBA 2K17. Congrats on that, Sal. I'm going to get you the code and whisper it to you right now. Let's put you in here with our whisper. Sal wins sports ball! Sal is in the Navy. Sal can appreciate sports ball. It is to you. Okay, let me know that you got it, Sal. And PH, have the best evening. Sleep well. Try to get as much sleep as possible. Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your sleep. And this is, I'm writing it down. Basketball? Oh, NBA 2K17 goes to Sal. Got it. Perfect. Good! You think... I'm so glad. I think that's actually really great. I'm glad that you will... that it goes to somebody who will enjoy it. I'm very excited about that. Ooh. So, we've got, like, a bunch of other things coming up as well in this free giveaway. So I'm very excited about that. We've got, like, One Piece Burning Blood Overcooked. We've got Whoppo. We've got, of course, Pillars of Eternity, which we're not going to actually give away until I start playing it, which I will do really, really soon, so I'm really excited about it. I actually think that you're right, Krellin. I think that the answer is going to be either geocache or being emotionally vulnerable. I think you're right, because punk is pretty raw and emotional. I've got a bunch of friends who enjoy watching hockey because it's New England and it's a thing. Yeah, I think that you're right. It's either geocaching or being emotionally vulnerable. And... Oh, the one that's coming up? Not this month, but the one that's the next one, right? Wait. Just Cause 3 is the free game this month. Free game, PS4? I will pick it up. Alright, so let's go with emotionally vulnerable. We're going to go with emotionally vulnerable. I think that's what we're going to do. Because I think that you're right about punk being about, you know... Yes, PS Plus. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, it's not very punk rock. My sick vape, feels trying a little bit too try hard. My book of word jumbles in a pen, A cool knife, My crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I think that the only thing that would work would be I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? Yes? Because I think, like, cardigan is not punk rock. Does it really? In what way? Why does Minnesota have a complicated relationship with hockey? I agree, Tommy Christmas. Because I feel like he actually has pretty good self-esteem. He thinks he's the cool dad. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. What's up with the grill? When I can next get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. Yeah, but I just think that Max is, like, I think that Rex is pretty, like, I think he thinks he's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like actually there are a lot of these things that could work well. I think proud, potential ends of the world would also work because he's punk rock. Coffee, those three. Oh, Jer, I see. Oh, awkward. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling how proud of my child, potential ends of the world, or where I can next get a cup of coffee are all three choices that I feel could be Rex Manning choices. 1, he clearly loves coffee. 2, Into the World is very punk rock. And then 3, proud of his child, because he's very proud of his child. So, I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this one? It makes me sad that you cannot correct your spelling in Twitch chat, just for the record. I can't remember which dad is obsessed with his lawn, but, like, punk rock dad is not obsessed with his lawn. That is just a thing that needs to be said. Punk rock dad, not obsessed with the lawn. Oh, do you think Keanu dad is obsessed with his lawn? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with the end of the world because that's really punk rock. Yeah. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Yeah, also, lawns are not good if you live in California, which we're in Canada. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Ooh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, I've got dads. Oh my gosh. There are all these dads here. What? So many dads. Keanu dad, coffee dad, bear dad, mugger dad, goth dad, book dad, and children of the corn dad, Stepford dad. I know. Oh, this is the who to date interface. Oh my gosh. What do we do? Okay, I'm feeling like we have 3 choices first. Matt, Hugo, and Damien. But I think that Matt and Hugo are like our primary choices. And then Damien maybe number 3. Let's go Hugo. We're going to go Matt. Krellin says to date Matt, so we're going to date Matt. Krellin says so. We're going to try to go on a date with both of them, but we're going to start with Matt. Because, you know, yes. Matt Sella, avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon, all the candy shaped like dads, or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. 80s no-wave music? He sounds perfect for our punk rock dad. Damien might have the media game that might be impossible. Oh my goodness. All right. Hey, 80s no-wave music sounds super good for our Rex Manning. On a Friday night, you're most likely to perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time, baby. Right? That's really good. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Fine tune to pass away the days away. It's good. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. Oh, No Wave was a sort of a nihilistic, sort of stripped down. It's kind of like you kind of take new wave and punk and sort of put it together again in kind of an arty way, sort of like a downtown scene in New York, arty sort of sound, sort of spare, super sort of nihilistic. It was, you know, it was a 80s offshoot of punk and new wave, kind of centered around New York, very arty, right? So I will try to find some no wave and maybe post it. I love the Academic Foxhole. I will tell you all, I was skeptical about putting up the Discord because I was like, well, this is going to be like, how will it be? Yeah, it is kind of like 80s beatnik punk. That's a really good way to describe it. I didn't know how the Discord would be, but the Discord is great, and I love it. And I will put something no wave on there. That's what I will do. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. It is like the abstract art of music. It totally is, actually. Thank you, Tommy Christmas. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear just in case. I spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into long song titles come from and where did it go? Do we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Love it. The whole No Wave thing makes me want to watch the Blank City documentary is so good. Midwife Kathy, welcome to the Academic Foxhole. I am so glad you're here. Love it. Oh, Midwife Kathy, we have a Discord. And you should join our Discord because all we do is like geek out about things all the time. Video games, tabletop RPGs, somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Welcome in, Kaylee Person. Welcome into the Academic Foxhole. I was just noting that we have a Discord, and you can join it. We nerd out there all the time. We nerd out about music, about video games, about tabletop RPGs, about books, about anything and everything. It's all nerding out all the time. And we also have a really great channel, which is accountability and check-ins. So if you've got projects you're working on and you want to like just have somebody there to check in with you to make sure you're doing your work, you can say, I've got to work on this thing, and then we'll like poke you like an hour later and say, have you worked on the thing? Because we care. It's great. Kaylee Person is way better than that Kaylee Alien. I'll have my something. Oh, yeah, no, you totally should. It's pretty easy. Like you just have to download the program and you click on that link and then it'll hook you up into it and then you're connected. And Discord's really cool. It's like a message board and also a chat program. So like it's like a message board. It's like an old school bulletin board, right? Where you just post the messages. It's really cool. I am a big fan of it. It's great times. So this seems really great. It's super user friendly and it's really, I'm a fan. We're going to message. What are these hearts for? Ooh. Yes, it is. It's IRC, but with like a more modern interface. Let's message Matt. We're messaging Matt. Oh my gosh. It did. It just changed names. Oh my gosh. We're gonna send a message to Matt. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. Oh, thank you very much, Sal. I did theater for years and years and years. Also a little bit of TV way back in the day. So yeah, I have a long history of acting. I just have not been able to do a lot of it since getting on the PhD train. It just ate up a lot of my time. I clearly cannot say no to this, right? You have an IRC client open right now, and Slack, and Discord. The only hard part of talking to people anymore is remembering which app or browser tab to use. This is true, Levi. Stop that, Adobe! Remind me later! Ugh, the worst. Adobe wants me to update and they keep popping in my face. I know, right? A punk concert. I think it's perfect. Perfect. I don't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's go out of our comfort zone. Also, it's totally in my comfort zone. Rex Manning is all about punk bands. Come on now. Right? We're gonna, I log off of Dadbook and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades to memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? Rex, get it together, you're fine. I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of the other dads my age. Yes, I think he totally wants to get into my punk dad pants. Totally. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Yeah, no, Rex just totally went stupid because, yeah, that's totally what happened. That's what happened.
Oh.
Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. I think she had a breakup with her boyfriend that she's not told me about, or girlfriend. Hey, what's wrong, Panda? Oh,
Fine.
nothing, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. Oh. Rex has never dated someone cooler than him before. Yeah. He's unable to cope with being I think that's also fair, Krellin. I think that since, like, he holds on to a ska punk thing, making him feel like he's always the coolest dad, but then maybe he's not, and then he doesn't quite know how to deal with, like, oh, maybe I am the lame dad. I think that you're right. I think you're right, Krellin. I think it's just yet another thing we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Oh, Amanda, I love you. I make this argument all the time in my history of rock and roll class. All the time. She is great at cover-ups. But also she knows exactly what the cover-up to say because that's what I say in class all the time. Oh my gosh. First off, I say that all the so true. So true. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That is pretty messed up. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? Because I feel like you have to tell me what's actually wrong diminishes her original point, which I think is fair. That's pretty messed up, doesn't push for the next one. Are you sure that's all? That's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, Krellin, I'm with you. If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away.
Huh.
Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready.
Oh.
Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've ever been to one since you were born. Right, Popsicle implies I'm a cool dad? And Robert's only a dad book message away. He's probably better at the beating up. It's totally like, if you really need some beat up, we'll just get Mugger Dad to come and do some beating up, right? That's all.
Dad.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. And you know what? Stepford Dad's probably good at beating people up. I bet Stepford Dad is really good at, like, murdering people with grilling instruments. He's got the strong serial killer arms for true, Sal. It is true. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seem pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot, and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned they're a punk band. Like DIY glitter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad. Give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? Wait, what's Jeremy punk?
Yeah.
I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. Yeah. Ooh. Somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Welcome in, aioli. Aioli. I love a good aioli. We were talking about eggs earlier, but now we can talk about aioli. I love a good aioli. Welcome in to the Academic Foxhole. We're playing Dream Daddy, and our dad Sona is Rex Manning, the British ska punk from the 80s, who now is living in, we think, Canada, with his daughter, and he's about to go on his first date with Matt, the coffee guy. The coffee dad. It's going to be great.
Come on to my house, my house, come on.
Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Sal, thank you for hosting. That is awesome. Much appreciated. I love a good host. Creepy music time, right? What I love about that song is that it's super creepy. Because, like, when someone tells you to come over to their house because they're going to give you candy, don't go to their house. Because they're probably a serial killer. Rosemary Clooney, serial killer. That is all I'm saying. It is all the creepy music time. I just want, like, lots of creepy music. I don't know why. I like a little bit of creepy music. That's all. That's all I'm saying. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. But what? Okay, maybe they will give you candy, so just get in the van. Yeah, no, don't. If it's. I know, I really do like candy. Ooh, I have a song that I love. It's called I Only Eat Candy by Nerf Herder. I love it. You should listen to it. It's great. It's a great song. Oh, mint white chocolate bars. Sometimes there is candy. It's true. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it?
Huh.
I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. Although, Rex would totally jump in the mosh pit. My Rex is so much cooler. And if a strange dude in a set your goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward, where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. Amanda is the best. I was always jealous because the guy in the van used to uppercut all my friends, but never me. Tommy at Christmas, you're like, why wouldn't you offer me the candy? What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. Amanda is the best. I show up to the coffee spoon at 8, in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door of the shop. Overly specific Amanda. Clearly, Amanda does not share her love life with her dad. I get it. It's fine. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Ooh. Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course. I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready, I was born ready. Amanda suspiciously specific advice, Manning. I feel like 1 or 3. Either, well, it's been a while, or ready, I was born ready. Because that's sort of funny. That one's more honest. This one is just not an honest one, and I don't think he'd say it. So, 1 or 3. Ready, I was born ready can be funny if you say it right. No, I think it's totally true. I mean, like, some people tell their parents everything. I was not one that would overly share my love life with my parents, but also I didn't date until after I turned 18. So, like, I was out of the country, and I just didn't. I think 3, I think that's a good one. Levi, we're going to go with 3, because it's funny. Any situation, any outcome, I can handle it. I sit with one eye open. I'm prepared to kill. Are you? He didn't get the joke. Man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.